Imagine waking up in 1925. No internet, no smartphones, just jazz and the rumble of a Model T. Let's compare life in 1925 to today. Not just the big stuff, but the daily experience, the specs of an entire era. We'll break down the key pillars of life from a century ago and stack them up against their 2025 counterparts. Think of it as the ultimate tech review, except we're comparing two worlds. From the clunky analog systems of the past to today's sleek digital ecosystems, the leap is massive. This is life, 1925 versus today. Let's start with the home. In 1925, everything was manual. Temperature, chores, even food storage. Heating meant chopping wood or hauling coal, not tapping a thermostat. Refrigerators were rare. Most people relied on ice boxes and regular ice deliveries. Laundry was an all-day, hands-on affair. No machines, just washboards and wringers. Every kitchen task required effort, hand-washing dishes, grinding coffee, heating water on the stove. The home was a collection of unconnected, labor-intensive tools. Today, our homes are digital ecosystems. Smart fridges track groceries, washers and dryers run from your phone, and dishwashers handle the mess. Lights, locks, and thermostats are voice-controlled or automated. Information flows in 24/7 via fiber internet, not a daily newspaper. The 1925 home demanded constant attention. Today's home works for you, often invisibly. The upgrade isn't just in gadgets, it's in the philosophy of living. We've shifted from being operators of our homes to users of seamless automated environments. The bandwidth of daily life has exploded, from a trickle of newsprint to a flood of data. The modern home is about convenience, efficiency, and integration. In 1925, comfort was hard-won, now it's expected. The difference is staggering. The analog home was robust but inefficient. The digital home is effortless and interconnected. That's the ultimate upgrade. Next, education. The operating system for the mind. In 1925, many learned in one-room schoolhouses, one teacher for all ages, focused on reading, writing, and arithmetic. The main display, a chalkboard. The main tool, a slate or pencil. Textbooks were scarce, reused for years, and learning was all about memorization. The teacher was the sole authority and discipline was strict. Fast forward, today's classroom is digital and decentralized. Smartboards, laptops, and tablets are standard. Students access a near-infinite library online. Textbooks are now interactive, updated in real time. Teachers guide, not just lecture, helping students navigate information and think critically. Personalized and remote learning are possible for anyone, anywhere. AI tutors adapt to individual needs. Discipline now focuses on inclusion and creativity, not just obedience. The upgrade from rigid, one-size-fits-all to flexible, personalized, and tech-driven. 1925's system was about conformity. Today's is about adaptability and critical thinking. Learning has fundamentally changed. Let's talk transportation. In 1925, trains ruled long distances. Cars like the Model T were just becoming accessible. Driving was manual and tough. Hand-cranking engines, rough dirt roads, frequent repairs. Paved roads were rare and travel was slow and unpredictable. Today, cars are computers on wheels, like the Tesla Model 3. No cranking, no levers. Just get in and drive. Touchscreens control everything. Performance is instant and silent. Highways and charging networks make travel easy and fast. Ride-sharing apps turn transportation into an on-demand service. Air travel shrinks the world. Cross-country trips take hours, not days. The next leap, self-driving cars, where you're just a passenger. Transportation is evolving from a task to a service. The focus is now on the journey's experience, not the mechanics. In 1925, mobility was hard-won. Today, it's effortless. The world has shrunk, and travel is accessible to all. The upgrade is total. From horse and buggy to autonomous vehicles, the change is profound. The journey has been transformed. What about entertainment? In 1925, radio was king. Families gathered for live broadcasts, everyone tuned in together. Movies were silent, with live music in theaters a communal, imaginative experience. Jazz clubs, vaudeville, and dance halls were the heart of nightlife. Entertainment was event-based, shared, and location-specific. Today it's all on-demand and personalized. Streaming services offer endless movies and shows anytime, anywhere. Music is curated by you, not a DJ. Every song ever recorded is a tap away. YouTube and podcasts let anyone create or consume content on their schedule. Video games are immersive, interactive worlds connecting millions globally. The line between audience and participant has blurred. Entertainment is now asynchronous, personalized, and location-independent. In 1925, you followed the schedule. Now content follows you. The choice has exploded from a handful of options to infinite streams, the upgrade from communal events to a universe of content in your pocket. Entertainment is now tailored to you. The revolution is complete. Let's zoom out. What defined each era? The roaring 20s, post-war recovery, booming cities, jazz, new freedoms for women, and economic highs built on shaky ground. Prohibition fueled speakeasies and organized crime. Industrialization and urbanization changed everything, but the decade ended in the Great Depression. The world was getting faster, but also more fragile. Today, the digital revolution rewires how we live, work, and connect. The internet and social media make global communication instant, but bring new challenges: misinformation, privacy, and mental health. Our great challenge: climate change, forcing a shift to sustainability. Social progress continues. Gender equality, racial justice, and representation are global conversations. The economy is now knowledge and service-based. The most valuable companies write code, not build cars. Work is flexible, remote, and gig-based, but also precarious. Both eras saw rapid change, but today's focus is digital and environmental. The 1920s mastered the physical world. Now we're building on information. We're grappling with the consequences of past booms while inventing a new future. The foundation has shifted, from steel and steam to data and code. The stakes are higher and the pace is faster. The world keeps changing. After a century, the difference is staggering. We've gone from analog and manual to digital and automated. Convenience, access, and freedom have exploded. A 1925 visitor would be awestruck by today's world. But every innovation brings new challenges. Pollution then, digital anxiety now. The core human drives remain: connection, knowledge, entertainment, a better life. We're solving the same problems, just with better tools. What will seem quaint to people in 2125? That's the adventure ahead. The story of progress is always being written. Curiosity, innovation, and storytelling, those never change.